Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everybody doing? Oh, I think it's Wednesday. Let me look here and see if my chat is up. Sorry, I'm a little late. Get the chat up and running. Let's go do that. Yes, I am late. Your clocks are right. All right, let's see here what's going on. Got the chat. Got that. Let people in. I am late. There we go. Your clocks are right. Oh, somebody's YouTube's on. Is it mine? Might be mine.
Mine.
Ah!
Wait, I've lost my. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I've lost my headphones on my options here.
Huh. No, I can hear you.
Huh. That's weird.
That is weird.
I go into settings, it doesn't give me the option to see the headphones.
Can you hear through the headphones?
I can't hear. No, I can't hear through the headphones. That's what I turned in. Weird. Wait, let me check. I'm gonna check.
Technical difficulties. No, I had a sale right before I was going to come on, and I thought, well, shoot, I better just get that packaged up before I go on, because otherwise I'll have to take it to the post office, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm late. So better late than never, right?
Yep.
Hi, Todd. How you doing? You're on mute. Oh, no,
I'm on mute.
You were.
I were.
You was.
Oh, yeah.
How much stuff did you sell overnight, Todd? How many video games?
I got 9 going out.
Good.
Cool.
It is good.
I got 7. And
awesome.
And clothes are still selling.
Oh, geez, yeah, I did forget to change my name again.
I have, I think there was 6 pieces of clothing and 1 puzzle.
Oh, nice.
So
I sold I learned how to learn how to speak Chinese DVD.
Oh.
Yeah, interesting. I guess somebody's gonna.
Maybe somebody's going on a trip.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't go to China anytime soon, but it's okay.
No, me neither.
Hunan. I can speak Chinese. Hunan and chop suey. And
my son's like, Mom, and he tells me all the things he's doing, all the things he's learning, all the things he's looking at on YouTube to learn. He's like, what are you doing now to, to better yourself? What are you learning? What are you working on? I'm like, nothing. I feel so inadequate. Not learning anything new. He's like all gung ho, learning this and looking up that. And I'm like, nah.
Good morning, Hank, Jennifer, and Fishing and Picking, and Mike. All right. I think I'm settled now. It gets kind of hairy when you're trying to do everything within, a few minutes of starting the show. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I figured you guys would understand. Mission Pickens
Yeah.
says we have to learn Chinese. They're taking over the world right now. Oh my gosh. Heard they own 70% of Africa. Well, Mike says you guys have a mandatory mask order. I can't go into any place without a mask now.
No, we can't hear either.
I
I think, where are you, Mike? You're in Delaware?
mm,
Because here in New Jersey, you have to wear a mask. Morning, Myra.
I can't remember where he's at.
I better wrap them underwear around your face.
I don't even I have no mask. So, I mean, I guess I could wear a bandana, but I would definitely feel more outlawish if I was doing that. I don't know. I feel like I would be like people would, not that I care that people are looking at me, but I would feel like people would be looking at me.
Are people not wearing them there? People aren't
No.
wearing masks?
I mean, they're wearing them. There's some people that wear them, but there's some people that don't. I would say it's probably 50-50.
Morning, Shirley. Morning, Jennifer.
But it's not a have to thing.
Yeah.
So
People didn't really, I mean, people are wearing them, but you have to now here. But before they put that in place and said that you had to do it, people weren't. Like Michael was really resistant to it.
yeah.
But we were able to order, because we have these cloth masks somebody made for us. So we were able to order these regular, just disposable masks that are supposed to be on their way off of eBay.
I like personally, I like the ones that come around to tie.
Yeah.
Rather than them hanging on your ears.
Elastic that goes on your ear.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
Mike's in Maryland. Yeah. Just down the road.
Maryland, yeah. So, but yeah, I guess I probably need to get prepared for that, huh?
I mean, if you
Just in
haven't
case.
yet, and now they're talking about various places, but it might be that they decide to open up businesses and stuff contingent upon people wearing masks. So
Maybe
yeah,
so.
might
Yeah.
be.
I think I probably just need to put a bandana in my car or my purse and just have it just in case. But I
Jennifer's
don't have
in Delaware.
I don't have anything. I don't really want to buy anything, but so I'll probably just put a bandana in my car and do it that way.
Jennifer's
safe.
in Delaware. Mike's in Maryland. Jennifer, when all this is over, we need to get together.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we're not that far apart.
Yeah, our county actually, we're one of the few counties that do not have, knock on wood, we do not have a case in our county yet.
Oh,
so
that's good.
I shouldn't say yet, but yeah, so that's pretty good. North Kakalaki here. We need someone from Virginia, and we could own the coast.
We could.
Kakalaki, huh?
I lost my chat.
Good morning, Swamp Picker.
Good morning, Glenn.
How you doing?
North
How you
Kakalaki.
doing? Oh, but yeah, I'm not. I've got some real. I I got some negative things to say about, them opening things up. I think it's too soon. But I do not agree with it. But that's just my thought. I realize people's got to get back to work. People have to get back to living, living their lives, making a paycheck. I get it. But I'm afraid, how they were saying that there'd be a second wave. And I believe if they open the borders too soon, that's going to be the second wave because people are going to be infected and just getting everybody reinfected.
You mean I open the borders, you mean within, you mean
Or
from people coming from other countries? Or
well, no,
just in general?
just opening up, just, getting back to normal. Yeah. I think that's going to cause, I don't think it's going to have to come from out of the country. Again, I think it's still here.
I
So,
think they're talking opening some business. I know Pennsylvania, the legislature voted
mhm.
to reopen the business. The governor is against it. I should say the Pennsylvania House, I think, voted to do that. And I think they're talking in terms of just opening some businesses. Like what they said on the news this morning was if Home Depot's open and the supermarkets are open and all that, then why not open other stores with the same protocols so that
Yeah.
people can go about and those businesses can get open and people can,
Yeah.
buy things.
I guess I agree with that, but
I don't think restaurants will open anytime soon unless they only seat at every other table or something like that. You know what I mean? But how can you eat in a restaurant with a mask on your face?
It would be hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do that, but I'm just a little apprehensive to open the. I mean, it's only been a month, and I say that because I'm not. If I was in the workforce, working outside the home and everything, I'd be like, yeah, it's been a month. Come on already, I got bills to pay and things to
Right.
do and so I am sure that I would be in a different mindset if that was the case, but I don't know. I think even if they do lift some of that, I definitely think I'll be continuing to stay put. I think that's going to be the case with a lot of people that can and are able to, stay home.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know. It's just crazy watching the.
Our numbers are still going up, though, as far as, cases and stuff like that. Ours is still going. I think we're up to 1,400 now.
I think it's so widespread, right? That the more you test, you're just going to find that the numbers are going to climb and climb. But what they're saying in New York and Pennsylvania is the number of hospitalizations are going down.
Uh-huh.
So if you're seeing deaths now, if you're seeing numbers now from hospitalizations over the past few weeks, but now hospitalizations are going down, you would follow, I would guess, that the death
Yeah.
rates will go down. I read an article by a woman who had some kind of a tumor or spot or something on her liver that they were watching. Was it on her liver? But now, because that's considered a non-important thing because it's or an elective thing, right? So now she's concerned because she's now feeling some symptoms that she feels like this, whatever this is, may be, I don't know, whatever symptoms she's feeling, and she can't have any testing for it where she is because it's not considered important or essential, even though the hospitals are literally half empty because there's no elective surgeries going on. There's none of that going on.
Yeah.
So her fear is that by the time she's able to get tested, and if it is cancer that they've been watching all this time, it could be too late for her. I don't know. I don't know how much of that is going on.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see, situations where, you
Other health issues are being put on the
Yeah.
back burner.
yeah, I could definitely see that. Morning, Sally.
Ellie,
Morning.
you look so pretty. That top is so pretty.
Thanks.
Very springy.
I'm trying. It snowed again last night, but I'm still
Oh,
trying.
Lord.
It's not really even all that cold outside. It's probably only like close to 30, 35 or something. So it's not that
Hi,
bad out
Liz.
there.
If I said hi to Liz.
Yeah, we're 32, and it's a little brisk out, but it's probably going to be better than tomorrow. So
I think it went to 39 here last night. It's chillier than it usually is.
yeah,
I mean, it's by no way warm, but it's okay. I opened the door and I was like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I lost something and I can't find it.
Uh-oh.
I sold Dyna bands, which is those stretchy bands, like the 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
They're somewhere. I haven't sold them, so they got to be somewhere.
They got to be somewhere.
Yeah. But the eBay room isn't looking too hot these days, so I'm having to go from one side of the room, look over there, and then take my Willy cart and move that so I can get over to the other side of the room. Hi, Jennifer. And I'm waiting for a coffee to brew still.
Yeah, my eBay room is all stacked up neatly on shelves. And
Yeah, I doubt it.
I call BS on that one.
oh my God, it's just like a hoarder video. There's this little pathway between mountains of
Morning, Karen.
stuff is falling into the aisles.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. You took the words right out of my mouth. Like stuff would fall into the aisles, and you pick it back up and toss it across the room.
I had to crawl on top of stuff to pick my orders.
That's bad, Todd. That's bad.
It's horrible.
You need a system.
No, I need to sell some stuff.
Yeah, but you need a system because when you sell stuff, you buy more stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. Let's see. Fishing and Picking says funeral homes are saying the numbers are wrong because people are dying at home without ever knowing or testing. They said business is up 400% with at-home deaths compared to last year. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. They're going to be up.
No.
You cannot. The thing is you cannot say somebody has corona without legally being tested. They can sign a death certificate without specifically that person being somehow tested. I'm sure. I would think.
Yeah, but they're not pushing for testing.
But from what I'm hearing, they are attributing deaths in the official death count to corona when people have not been tested, like presumptive.
You can't do that though. I mean, you have to. I mean, when a person dies, you have to say on their death certificate how they died, why they died.
Right, but in the numbers that they're giving out,
Yeah.
they're counting people who have not been tested. That's what I've read.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, truthfully, you can't trust the numbers.
Right. Because how can you say how many have actually been tested corona that have died, and then how many have died from other things?
Like this says, New York City revised its official COVID-19 death toll sharply higher to more than 10,000 to include victims presumed to have perished from the disease but never tested.
Mm,
So
I don't know. Everything.
we have 8 in my county now.
8 in your county? 8 deaths or 8?
No, 8 people that are tested.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, it's not great, but you know.
I think there's only like 2 or 3 two counties that I think are, no, maybe even 1 that are have no tested, tested positive people in them in the lower part of Michigan. It took a while for it to get up to the UP, but we're spiking right now.
Yeah.
See, and I didn't even think it was going to take this long to spike. But the
Well,
numbers are still going up.
Yeah.
that's what they're called flattening the curve, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
flattening the curve doesn't necessarily decrease the number of deaths overall, but it spreads them out so that you don't have all the.
It doesn't sound any better to me.
It just drags
This
it out
was-
longer.
There have been almost 1,800 people die in Michigan.
wow.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well,
we're not even done.
I see that Massachusetts is back up in the 3rd spot, but Michigan
What?
isn't too far away.
Are we in 4th?
Yeah, you're in 4th.
Who's in
Oh.
1st?
New York,
And then New Jersey.
New Jersey, and Mass, and then Michigan.
Mm. I didn't ever think, we're not like a huge state.
No, but you have, what are your, I mean, you have, Detroit is probably your biggest city
Mhm.
in Michigan.
And it's like, it's so spread out because they're suburbs
Right.
of Detroit. So, there's a lot of people that work in Detroit, but they live in the suburbs of Detroit.
Right, right. Yeah,
Brian's-
we still don't have any cases here
Oh, that's good.
in this county, so as of
I-
yet.
Ours are going up, but the deaths are concentrated. There's a nursing home about 2 miles down the road here that has been really hard hit with both staff and residents.
Yeah,
And most of the deaths in this county come from that one facility.
yeah.
Which is sad.
Yeah, it's a lot of it is in the Detroit area. Just because they're like stacked on top of each other down there.
Yeah,
Big cities are always going to be worse or worse.
Right.
More worse.
Worser. Just say
Like,
it,
you
Maggie.
read about
Worser.
New Jersey being the second highest. Most of those cases are concentrated up north in the New York area. There's a
Right.
lot of people who live in North Jersey that go in and out of New York and work in and out of New York. So it's just that there's
Mhm.
concentrated population areas.
Mhm. Yeah, and
And
probably the
places like
same thing with,
this,
probably the same thing with New York. You know, it's probably more concentrated in New York
in the New York
City,
City,
you
right?
know, area than
Yeah,
you know, up to the northern
I
area.
forgot. I forgot Jennifer was down there. She's in Macomb County.
Yeah.
Yeah, places like this, like here in New Jersey, I don't think are going to open for quite a while. And I don't feel like uh, gatherings like sporting events and all of that are going to happen for months.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
But, you know, I mean, it just depends. It depends on how bad somebody wants to, you know, to get stuff opened up, and you know, they'll fight for it, and if they got enough money, they'll probably win.
And how the clinical trial, so there's clinical trials of drugs going on all over the place.
Yeah.
So once you start seeing breakthroughs in those that are proven treatments, that will help.
That's right, fishing and picking. This is a leaderboard I don't want to be on the top of.
Yeah. But to me,
No
it seems like they
doubt.
do. Sometimes it seems like they do want to be like, we have more than you. We have, it's, to me, it does seem like a contest.
Oh, and this says I saw a notice
Lisa?
from a reliable source. Good possibility New York starts April 29th,
Starts opening up businesses and things.
I imagine.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, if it does, you know, I have to be, because it's such a more wide open area here. I probably don't have to be like extra careful, but I can't help not being, you know.
Right.
So I just think I'm gonna probably just continue my, you know, staying in and you know, for as long as I can handle it, I guess. And, you know, I don't know. Do my part, I guess. Kansas was the first to start from what I saw. Really?
To start opening back up, or
Stupid top chat got me.
I mean, schools are done for the year. There are no. I believe there's some schools that are doing online classes and stuff like that, but as far as going to school, there is not going to be any of that for the rest of the school year.
yeah, Kansas was the first to shut down the schools for the school year, I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah, because my governor, she got a lot of flack from that.
Yeah.
But it just, you know,
They're between a rock and a hard place. You're going to get hammered no matter what they do.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and really, if my governor would have done what your governor did, then it might have been a different situation.
Yeah.
You know, but they can't, you know, you can't go back and you can't say, well, you know, I should have did this or that or whatever, you know, unless, you know, it happens again, and then that's just, you know, for next time or whatever. But it could have been really different, because if she would have closed schools right off the bat.
Mhm.
And well, she did close schools right off the bat, but if she would have closed schools for the rest of the year, then that would have got people to go wherever they were going.
Mhm.
And, and usually that'll keep them there. There's some people though that they go back and forth all summer long.
Yeah.
So, but if their work is out, then maybe they would have stayed.
Yeah. Let's see here. I haven't seen Johanna for a while. Have you seen her for a while?
No, I haven't. Now that you say that.
It's
She's
her birthday today.
Johanna.
We need you, Todd. We need your voice.
Come on.
Happy birthday song.
Not even here.
Well, she might watch it afterwards.
Oh, you think she's worse than New York's governor? Oh yeah, I know. She's trying to get that VP spot, but God, I hope that doesn't happen. She's horrible. My computer.
Whose birthday is it?
Johanna.
Johanna's.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Johanna. Happy birthday to you, even though you're not here.
Alrighty.
Wow. Thanks.
Their daddy says, Todd, you get your investment back from that video game, huh? He's working on it.
I am very close, actually. If you count it in gross sales, yes, I'm over the 1,000.
Woohoo!
Good job.
Count it in net. No, I don't think I've got. I probably $900 back of the 1,000. Get 'em, Bonnie.
Shirley says 2 of my girls are paraprofessionals for special ed. Those kids are majorly confused. Some FaceTime happening.
I'm sure.
I'm sure there's a lot of kids that are, confused.
Yeah, because they get in a routine and now they don't have their routine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and routine is everything to kids with, any kind of developmental issues that they have. That's the only thing they can count on is their routine.
Messes with me too. I'm an old man. I'm set in my ways.
Yeah, we know. Last night I was steaming clothes and I was trying to fill my steamer. No, my steamer was running out of water. And when it runs out of water, it starts spurting.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to fill it back up and I set it on my desk. And so it spit water into my keyboard and did something to it.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't get any of my tabs to come up. I wouldn't be on here unless, if not for Jonah, because Jonah fixed it for me.
Uh-huh.
But I had to end up restarting so it could do all of its normal stuff. And then it finally came up right. But like if I went to a tab to open a certain thing, it would say open 25 tabs.
Oh.
Like a question, like open 25 tabs all at once. I'm like, no. You try to break my computer even more? Yeah, it was bad. I couldn't get it back.
So what did Jonah do?
He restarted it and he took a couple of took a couple of keys off of my keyboard and like dried underneath it and stuff like that. But I guess it was really bad.
Wow.
It was all messed up. I won't set my steamer on my desk anymore. That's for sure.
You need to get you a little hanger, like make some kind of a hanger on it so you can put it on there. You know, you can just hang it when you're not using it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I have a box underneath my desk that I have like I have like a couple of water bottles in there that I could fill my thing up with and my steamer up with and like cleaning stuff. And I usually just set it in there because it can sit upright and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really have a place to set it. Cindy said she did the same thing. She just spilled stuff. But yeah, like once it starts going, like you can't stop it, and it's hot, super steaming hot water. So yeah,
it's spitting and hot and yeah.
That's me, steaming hot.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all recognize that?
Who let him in?
I
know.
didn't.
I just looked in the mirror at the way my hair looks, and I'm like, oh hell.
What you done running around?
I had to drop the boy off at work at 4:00 this morning.
Oh my gosh.
So I didn't go to bed last night. So
Why
so
not?
Because I was on a stupid. Some dumbass had a show last night, and it lasted till about 3 in the morning.
Did it
Are
really?
you
I wondered how
kidding?
long you would go
Oh
on.
my gosh.
I went to bed at 11. It was a fun show.
Don't
Yeah,
you
it
know
was
you're
a
too
fun
old
show.
for that?
It
Tom
was.
had
Hell yes.
Tom had the Scott and Harlan twins on.
Yeah.
Oh, did Harlan come in? He was not in when I left.
Yeah, he came in.
That was a great show. It was fun. To
It
watch.
was. And then Tara went to bed, and Jim came on.
Oh.
And he's limping around because he fell on I think out of the back of a truck. The ramp, loading ramps. I think is what it was. He fell off.
Oh my God.
Trailer ramp or truck ramp or something.
Oh my gosh.
Twisted his ankle. He heard a pop. He thought he broke it, but he didn't break it. So
Did he go to a doctor? Did he have
No,
it looked
I think
at?
it's just. I think he just twisted it badly.
Oh.
Yeah. He's walking around with his cane.
Morning, Texas Val.
Morning, Val.
Cindy.
Val.
I'm not looking
So
at
I dropped him off at
Cindy.
work and came home and slept for a few hours, and now I'm picking him back up. I don't know how the hell he got on this shift all out of a sudden.
That's not going to work with your nightlife.
I tell you what. Old people are not supposed to stay up all night anymore.
I know.
No,
That's
they're
what I
not.
said. That's what I said. You're too old for that shit, Tom.
No,
It
you
was
missed
fun,
your beauty sleep. You're getting ugly as hell. Sorry, Tom. I'm just kidding.
I'm not worried about it. You know what? Y'all can say all kinds of mean stuff about me today, and I don't care. I just want to get my boy, get some gas, and go home. Our gas is, what is that? $1.38.
Did you put that video on YouTube?
Which one from last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's out there. God, it's long.
So if I wanted to watch some of the
Yeah,
stuff after I went to bed, I can.
yeah. Gas is $1.39. I haven't seen gas at $1.39 since I was about 30 years old.
Yeah,
wow.
that's been a while.
That sounds like a pawpaw there, doesn't it?
You
I
know,
remember back in 1978.
Mm,
we got some $1.29. Salado, Texas. I don't know whether they were doing a promotion or whatever, but they had 99-cent gas.
Morning, bum crack.
Wow.
I remember 99-cent gas. That was when I was in high school. 94.
Yeah, I remember that 99-cent gas too. This taco truck had 99-cent burritos, and boy, oh Lord. But yep, it was fun last night. That's the first time I'd been on a show with Scott live.
Oh, he's a hoot.
So it
Yeah,
was fun.
fun to see him come in.
Yeah, that's great.
I don't think he had had much sleep either. I think he had been up on shows, the night before. I think that's what he said.
He was on 3 different shows yesterday. They had their morning show, and then he had an interview with a lawyer about mid-morning for about 2 hours. And then he did Tom's show last night. I don't think
Oh,
Scott
wow.
got any real work done yesterday.
That's too much. Too much airtime.
Yep.
Too much airtime.
Yeah, he was on YouTube at least, what would that be, like 4 or 5, 6? At least 8 hours yesterday he was
Oh,
on
Lord.
YouTube.
Yeah, I
Was
mean,
on-
you ain't getting
And
nothing
we know
done.
that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, get it.
Get
Get
it, get it.
Get it?
Who was that?
Me.
Sally?
Wow.
Not me.
Sally.
It's for a necklace.
Yeah.
What'd you sell? What'd you sell?
A necklace. It has koi fishes that are going up and like kissing each other. And like a, let's see if I can bring it up here.
Are they koi?
Koi, yeah. Uh-huh. They are.
That
They
was
are.
a joke. Ha ha.
They are
Funny,
koi.
funny.
I couldn't tell it.
I don't know if it was.
I know what koi is, but I couldn't tell for sure if that was a joke or not.
Ha
Can't really
ha.
see it all that good,
Were
but
they
That's
being
cute.
coy? Yeah.
Oh my god.
I listed that necklace probably 2 years ago.
Wow.
See,
Why?
dang it, stock market, you're just gonna crash again today. Well,
Mm,
Is it?
life is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're calling it a recession now.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's probably really close to being a full-blown depression.
Depression.
Really?
Oh, it's gotta
Yeah.
be.
Well, like how
There- There's so many sectors of the economy that are just killed, just hurting.
like
I read they
does it like take a certain amount of time for it to for the stock market to be under,
Yeah,
like what calls it a depression?
I'm not sure what the dividing line is in that. If it's a certain amount of people that have to be out of work, I think it's a combination of factors.
Mm.
Time and numbers of people out of work and the amount of failing businesses. I think they factor all that in and then decide.
So this says a recession is widespread economic decline that lasts for at least 6 months. A depression is a more severe decline that lasts for several years. So they
Well-
don't really know if this is a depression until
Yeah,
a
I
look
guess
back
so.
years down the road, I thought I read something that said they expect the unemployment rate to be 20% next month, which
Good
is
grief.
higher than it's
Well, look at how many people are going to lose businesses, like
Oh,
whole
yeah.
businesses,
Yeah.
because of this.
There are businesses that just are not going to open back up.
Yeah, they can't. They don't
They
have any
just won't
money.
be able to. Yeah.
They don't have the
Yeah.
money to, to
To
open
restart
back up.
it, yeah.
To restart, yeah. Because I mean, that's basically what they would be doing is restarting the business, and there's just, there's no money in that. There's no, if you don't have any money to do that, you got to pack up and move it on along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
I didn't ever think I would live in a depression era.
With our money situation and everything, I knew it was gonna be a matter of time, and it was something like this that was gonna kind of throw us over the edge. It's
like our rates, on certain things going to be higher or low? They're going to be lower, right? They're going to be lower.
Like interest rates, you mean?
No, like I mean how we sell on eBay. Like we're going to have to start selling stuff for cheaper.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
It all depends on what you're selling, but
I wouldn't say
no, I don't
necessarily.
think prices will lower much. It's just there's going to be fewer people that have money to buy.
Yeah.
So if you take 20% of your buyers, like there's 20% unemployment right now, you're talking 20% reduction in your eBay sales probably. Except we're real lucky right now because we're one of the only games open. People can't go to the mall or to the
Right.
outlet stores, or people can't go to GameStop. They can't go to,
Yeah, like
so
Liz
many
says.
places. So we're one of the only us and Amazon and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy moly, Anissa. What kind of socks were they? Were they gold lined?
They were probably tube socks.
$65.
That's pretty awesome.
I'm wearing my Cholo socks today.
She sold a pack of socks for $65.
Wow.
I call it my Cholo socks because it just reminds, because I usually wear, I don't know, I wear my my capri pants that are black, and then I have my long socks on that are black, and then I have my house shoe slides, and so I look down and I'm like, yep, I look like a cholo today.
Now, a cholo is like Southern California Hispanic type culture person, right?
Latino. Yep.
Or would I be a chola?
You could be a chola.
Mm-hmm.
I would be a cho nerd.
You'd be a gabacho.
Senor?
Gringo.
One of my thrift shops just opened an online store. I'm like,
ooh, nice.
I don't think so.
You don't think that's a good thing?
No. No, I don't.
So are they like eBay?
Oh,
or are they like, get it?
They'll either find out how much they can really get for stuff and just selling online, or they'll find out how much work it is maybe. And
true.
They've got, let me see, they've got A J. Jill dress listed for $22.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang it.
Yeah, it's not like if they were going to say, okay, buy this bunch of dresses for, but they're not selling like that. They're not selling thrift shop prices. They're pulling.
So they're a thrift shop and they opened an online store.
Right.
Why wouldn't you
They're
just sell it on eBay?
right.
Close
They
your thrift
open
store down.
right.
People,
I would probably keep. Well, I don't know. There's a thing with that because, I mean, if you close your thrift store down, then you wouldn't get donations.
Right.
So to keep the donations coming through, it would kind of make sense to have. I mean, you have the overhead, but and I don't know if that would pay. So if you close the thrift store, then you wouldn't get your donations. So
Right.
coffee.
Right.
kind of a catch-22 there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Crazy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I hope more of them don't decide to do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm itching to go to a thrift store though. I want to go to a thrift store so bad.
Me too. After I go to the hairdresser.
Yeah. Cuz I need to do something with this hair.
Yeah, me too. It's bad.
Your hair looks great.
Oh, it's got all these like white streaks in it. Like where the purple was, it's now these white streaks.
Yeah.
And up close you can really see the gray.
It just looks like a little highlighting. That's
Like
all
a
it looks
highlight.
like. Yeah. Yeah, that's all it looks like. I mean, you can't, yeah, I mean, you can definitely see you can see the purple, but you can definitely see the white in the front.
Yeah.
So.
I saw on the news that the next thing that they're starting to run out of besides toilet paper now is hair dye. People are going to the store
I'm sure.
and buying hair dye off the shelves.
I'm sure.
It's just, yeah.
I'm just
And I
waiting
saw that in France, they are by law prohibiting Amazon from shipping anything non-essential. So they can't even go on and order hair dye or like here you can't get stuff in your local store, so you can order it from Amazon, although Amazon's not shipping quickly.
Right.
But in France, they're not allowed. It's not allowed.
Huh.
Yeah. It's crazy. Now I believe you can now send stuff in to FBA.
Okay.
The messages I saw they're saying no FBA shipments is disappeared. I haven't actually tried to set up a shipment.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if it's worth sending it in because they're not shipping anyway.
Yeah.
I've got orders that people placed 2 weeks ago that are still sitting there waiting to be shipped.
Wow.
Yeah. 3 weeks ago is my oldest one. So, but I'm not really getting merchant fulfilled sales either. So I don't know if I should just.
Mike,
you're crazy. I'm not really worried about it. I mean,
Mike,
if I needed
funny.
to, I could always call my sister-in-law and tell her, let's meet at your mom's, or I'll meet you there, or something, and she would.
Is she the one that usually does it for you?
She does it sometimes. She doesn't come up. She lives in Kansas City, and so she doesn't come up a whole lot. Maybe 3 or 4 times a year.
Oh.
And then usually when she comes up, she'll cut everybody's hair, and Um,
Hmm.
so,
Anissa
but
says thrifted travel is getting pounded with messages of hate about her hair dye. I don't know who that is,
wow.
but why would somebody criticize you now for your hair? Is that a YouTube person?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my fear. Like Anissa, my hairdresser, she's a girl with young kids who just bought her shop maybe 2 years ago and has been kind of struggling a little bit.
I don't know.
Anyway, and she's afraid that she won't be able to open again. She's just afraid she's still having to pay rent.
Yeah.
She's still having to, yeah. Oh, thrifted travel on Instagram.
Yeah. That's rough. I don't know.
Jennifer says, I decided to go all gray and see how it looks. Perfect time to try it. I have thought of that. Like people say it's once you get there, it's good. It can look really nice, but it's the getting there and it can take a long time for it and it looks hideous while it's growing out. But I don't know. I'm afraid I would look so old.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't.
and yeah, I'm vain. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
It wasn't bad because I've been all gray before. I've done that.
And did you like it? Did you like the look of it once you were?
No, not really. It made me
Should-
feel.
You think
made
I
me
should
feel like
let
I
this
was-
go gray?
Oh
I
my
think-
gosh.
No, I think you should
Should
go out and
should-
get some dye right now.
should this go gray right here?
Do
I
men
should-
ever
I should
dye their
let this go.
beards?
Yeah, they got.
Oh, a lot
beard,
of men do.
They got beard dye. Just for men. Hair
My
dye.
mother had this beautiful silver hair. It was just beautiful. What I see coming in is not what she had.
Right.
And I had an aunt who had the most beautiful white hair. She just was pure white. But I'm afraid I would just be just mangy gray. Yeah.
What my sister-in-law told me when I did go all gray, she said what you can do is you can get highlights, and then basically it'll just kind of all blend in. You'll have your highlights and then your gray, and then it'll just kind of blend in and kind of just kind of go together.
Like a nice silver, yeah,
Yeah.
silvery, yeah,
like a nice
streaky kinda
blending
look.
of the two. But yeah, Thelma's hair is so pretty. I
Yeah.
love Thelma's hair.
I just don't know how
You sh-
they get
you
it
should-
so soft looking. Because all my gray is bristly.
Yeah.
It's like straw. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Karen says, I think Valerie is inspiring me now in this lockdown to at least start with the purple streaks. Do. Go
It's
for it.
It's fun.
I
It's
loved
fun.
mine when I had the purple in there. Yeah, I loved it.
It's to me it's getting a little bit old, but I think
And go to a different color. Go turquoise or something.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Yeah, like do the color of her shirt, like a teal.
Yeah.
I've done teal before. It's really
Yeah.
pretty.
I'm just not ready for gray. I mean, I'm gonna be 60 next month. Oh my God.
Mhm.
I don't even want to think about it.
Well, you don't look 60.
No, not at all.
Oh, thank you. I don't feel 60.
Well, that's good.
That's the thing, right? Like
Yeah,
the
it
older you
works.
get, you think,
That's-
It's just a number. It's
how
just
did
a
I get
number.
here?
Older women are beautiful lovers. Older women
There you go.
know how to treat a man.
Sing it, Toad.
Oh, Karen says she thinks I look great with pink streaks. Wow.
Yeah, I think you would too.
That could be cool, right? I love
Mhm.
pink. I got a lot of compliments on the purple streak, so
Oh yeah,
um,
that looked really good on you.
yeah, I might be willing to try pink. Who knows? Who knows? Last night I was doing because we're having our course rehearsals on Zoom, and you can't really rehearse because you can't really sing together. So we're kind of showing reviewing old repertoire videos, and the director's doing critique and comment on it and all of that. So yesterday I was going through to chop some long videos up and pick out certain songs that she could show tonight.
Mhm.
And it made me sad actually.
Aw.
I don't know when we're going to be able to sing together again. Like even when the stores and stuff open up, they're not going to allow 60 women to get together in a rehearsal hall,
Yeah.
and it's sad. Karen says, I love Valerie's story about walking into Walmart and people staring at her purple hair.
The thing is I usually forget. I don't even pay attention to that. So I don't even know why they're staring at me because I'm not even thinking about that. I'm not even thinking that I have purple hair. So I'm just wondering, I'm like, I never say anything to them, but
You're like, do I have something on my
I'm like,
face?
yeah, exactly. Do I have something hanging out my nose or, what's going, they're looking at me like I have a dinosaur head or something, it's, and then I think about it and I'm like, oh, okay, I know why you're, I really don't think really twice about it now, but I think they were saying, some lady the other day when I went to Walmart, she goes, she said, I really like your hair. And I said, oh, thanks. And she said, I used to do all the piercing. I've got holes everywhere. And I'm like, I don't want to know this. And, she's like, yeah, I just think it's so much fun. But whenever I put all my piercings in, I scare people. And I'm like, okay, you need to keep on walking, honey. I don't know.
She's fixing to show you some shit.
No, I don't want to know. Okay, bye. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, she was just, and she looked like she was rode hard and put away wet.
Mhm.
She looked pretty rough around the edges. So, but whatever.
Karen says, I think they were staring because it looked great.
Maybe.
I know a lot of people said to me, oh, I wish I had the guts to do that. And I'm like, just do it.
Yeah, really, it's really not a big deal anymore.
No,
depending
it really
on
isn't.
Pretty normal.
where you live, there's a lot of people that don't have it, but
Yeah,
a lot of people that do stuff. Yeah.
I've done this for over a year and I think I'm kind of just done with it. I need a change.
Yeah, I need to look at something different.
I need a haircut and I need I'll probably just go with my brown with some blonde chunky stripes and
Sure. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm really leaning towards going short, but I haven't got there yet.
I think you should. Right now is the time, sister.
I know. Now is the perfect time to what? Fishing and picking. I had to take a double take on that one. He said Joe Tiger King convinced me to get a Prince Albert and a tiger. Oh my gosh.
I finished that yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah. I was a little taken back whenever he says, yeah, I wear a padlock on my Prince Albert. I'm like, ow, man. Woo!
Oh my gosh.
That's a strong piece of machinery you got
Yeah.
there going on.
Yeah.
So my ultimate takeaway was that that's my husband.
Right in the middle of her conversation. Dang it. Oh, but so Todd, are you selling just regular stuff? Or are you mainly just selling your video games? Oh, excuse me.
It's probably 2/3 video games right now.
Yeah. You got any jewelry selling?
Yeah, here and there, couple a week.
Yeah.
Some of the sterling and stuff.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah,
got a little army surplus stuff going out. Like sold a bunch of canteens. I guess preppers are
Oh yeah.
getting
Getting
ways to store water. Yeah.
Huh. And then of course you've got, people that are starting to hike and all that stuff too. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that has something to do with it.
So what else have I sold lately that's not games?
Check your bank accounts. Check your bank accounts. We just got our stimulus.
Okay.
Um,
Yay!
I got my Social Security payment yesterday, but
Well,
I'm
that's good.
supposed to get that every month now. Let's see, all orders. What have I sold besides video games?
Michael just brought me something for breakfast, so I'm going to keep my camera off.
Okay.
You don't want me to eat on camera.
Sold a glass brick. Sold a jacket. Sold some fishing lures. Bicycle parts are probably my second second most selling items. Went to an auction about 5 months ago and bought a whole big thing of brand new in the package bicycle parts.
Mhm.
And they've been selling regularly.
Nice. Good morning, Mr. Sadie.
Mr. Sadie.
How you doing today?
How far?
Mr. Sadie?
Hope you're having a good one. We're doing all right. Getting ready for this storm coming in tomorrow.
Did you get yours check yet, Valerie? I saw a link to that website. If you didn't,
I haven't received it yet.
I think that site is up and running where you can check on it.
Yeah.
Nisa said earlier, I think she's going to hold hers for when price of bread and milk goes through the roof.
Yeah.
I hope that won't happen.
That's when we'll have to start making our own bread and.
Oh Lord, I'll starve then. I can't cook to save my life. Literally can't cook to save my life. I'll have to keep Michael alive and around a little longer, I guess.
Teach him how to To make bread. There you
Oh,
go.
sure he knows how to make bread.
Yeah.
He's a good cook.
Yeah.
He was a cook in the Air Force many, 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 many years ago.
Oh, really?
And he, yeah, so he can cook.
Nice.
He used to run the dining hall for the 111th Fighter Wing in the National Guard.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Karen says she's thinking about raising her promotion rates. Karen, why are you talking about reselling? She's thinking about raising her promotion rates to trending rates. I don't think I have anything going on in terms of
You don't have any
promoted listings
promoted
right
listings
now.
right now?
You know what? I think mine fell off when we went on vacation, and I don't like to start and just leave it go and go and go.
Uh-huh.
Like, do you turn yours on and off?
I on occasion, depends on if my sales have slowed down. That's usually like the first place that I'll go is to make a new campaign, and if it slows down, because I have something going on all the time, and as far as promoted listings, but so if sales have slowed down and stuff, I'll usually go and end that campaign and start a new campaign to see if that'll kind of bump it up or whatever. So, but I usually always have promoted listings going.
This says I can't cook to literally save my life. I should have been born a turtle.
Oh gosh.
Me too. Me too.
Me too. Except if we were in Handmaid's Tale right now, I would totally be a Rita. I would fake it until I make it.
What? What?
I would fake it until I made it.
Fake what?
It's cooking.
Oh. I was like, what?
I would pretend I know how to cook.
How do you do that? How do you pretend?
Pretend that you know how to cook.
Yeah.
I know how to make macaroni and cheese and stuff.
Okay.
And like basic stuff.
Okay.
So I'm like, I could pretend. Some oregano. Like,
just walk around cussing at people like Gordon Ramsay.
There you go. There you go.
I just think that cooking is just so boring, and it takes too much time away from doing other things I'd rather do. And I'm like, Michael, if I make this, do I have to like stay here and watch it and stir it and all? And he's like, yeah, that's what you do when you cook.
Yeah.
And no.
I know.
So
Karen,
I burn a lot of things. I walk away.
Karen says you're lucky that you were married to a cook.
I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. I mean, I'm the person who did that Hello Fresh, right?
Right.
Which is step by step by step by step. And then I ended up coating the chicken with the chili flakes instead of whatever was supposed to go on it. So I mean, I even screwed that up. So I'm just going to, yeah.
If I'm in the kitchen cooking something, if I have to cook something,
Anissa,
I will be doing 1,500 different things in there. By the time I'm done, I will have made a mess and then cleaned it up, and like several times, and then done dishes and wiped down the refrigerator and the inside of the refrigerator and mop the floor. And I would have done like it stresses me out to be in that kitchen.
I screwed up frozen pizza last night.
Oh, I've done that. I've burned more frozen pizzas And then I can't tell you how many times I've gone and set the timer, and Michael goes, the pizza's done, and Michael goes out and he's like, yo, you forgot to put it in the oven. Oh, yeah. I have other talents. Cooking is not one of them.
That's awesome, Maggie.
I don't. So normally I don't buy a whole lot of meat as far as hamburger meat, or I just don't eat a lot of that just because I'm not going to cook a big meal for myself. Well, when I went to Walmart, I kind of splurged and I got these. They were hamburger patties, but they were Angus, hamburger patties. And I got like 4. They were like 4 in a pack. So that has been really sounding good to me. Is like a nice big, juicy hamburger patty. So the other day I started, and normally, like, I don't keep bread in the house. I don't usually eat bread, other than something that's already processed or something like that. But I don't have like a loaf of bread or. So usually when I have a hamburger, I'll just have just the hamburger patty itself. I usually won't have bread with it. So I had the hamburger patty. I was cooking it, and then I sliced an onion and I put that on top of it. It was so good. Like it was just amazing. I was like, oh my God, this is delicious. This tastes, and I did it. I made it.
Good job.
That's awesome.
I did it all by myself, and it was. If I hadn't have put, I probably should have made me 2, but I just had 1. But yeah, it was like.
Well, now you got 3 more to eat, right?
Oh yeah, I mean they're all in the. I just separate them, and put them all in the freezer. So
Yeah.
But
That sounds yummy.
I actually forgot to eat yesterday. Last night.
Valerie.
Well, I ate lunch. I just didn't eat any dinner.
I never forget to eat.
I don't either. It's usually I don't want to eat, but I mean, just because it's me.
No, I love to eat.
I do too. That's the thing. Like, I like to eat, but then it gets too much with being so like, I feel like I'm eating the same thing all the time. And
yeah, I get that.
I get to where like I don't have an appetite at all, but then whenever I do eat, I'm starving, and so I eat a lot. But I was just telling Brandon that yesterday. I said, you need to get on Pinterest, because on Pinterest you can go on there and put in ground beef, rigatoni noodles, and spaghetti sauce, and or whatever ingredients you have, and they will bring up every recipe that has those things in it. It is so awesome.
Yeah.
And I said, you just need to go in there and, fool around with it and see if you can come up with some new stuff, because I just get sick of eating the same thing. Jonah, I told him to go check his account. He couldn't get into the website or whatever. And he's like, Mom, I really want something to eat besides what's here. He's like, I don't even care if it's a gas station burger.
Oh wow.
I want something else. Okay. Well, I guess they made Brandon check his temperature today at work.
Oh, did they?
They're starting that now, Tori.
I think that's something they're going to start doing in order to open up. The other night I was not feeling well, and I wondered if I had a fever, but I don't have a thermometer in the house. And I'm like, I went on to Amazon, and it's like a month to get a thermometer. Like, you can't find one anywhere. Yeah,
I was trying to find one when I was sick, and I could not freaking find one online at all. They were all out of stock. And then even the people that sell like third party on Walmart.com,
Mm-hmm.
they were even out.
Really?
And yeah. And
Huh.
so I had this girl that I used to work with, I had put it on Facebook, like, if you see a thermometer, can you pick me up one or a couple, and so she had just went to Walmart and they just put them on the shelf, and she said there was like 5 of them, and she grabbed 2, and then she went to the checkout and she was like, you know what, I better grab some more of those. So she went back and they were gone.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Within like 5-10 minutes they were gone.
Hmm.
So it's a hot commodity right now.
But I can see them just doing that as a matter of course. When you go into to work, take your temperature. When you go into a store, take your temperature.
Mhm.
And I mean, if it were to get people back to work, I think it would be worth doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Fishing and Picking says SunTrust is down, and so is BB&T.
What is that? Is that a bank?
I guess BB&T is a bank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who got the cha-ching?
wasn't me.
It was me.
Oh, what'd you sell?
Same thing. I just got paid.
Oh, got paid. Awesome.
Yeah.
Just got
Woo.
paid
Getting paid is a good thing.
Friday night.
I like getting paid.
Yeah, Nissa said Chad has to get his temperature taken before he works.
Oh my gosh.
Morning, Rita.
Hey, Nikki. Joanna's not in here, I don't think, Nikki. Morning, Rita.
No, I haven't seen Joanna at all. Not for a few days anyway.
I think I've seen her post stuff on Facebook though. Let me see.
But if she's in here or if she's
Excuse me.
listening, happy birthday. Morning,
Todd-
Rita.
Todd already sang to you.
Yep. That's what you want to call it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
that just flowed out. I'm sorry. I didn't even have a chance to think twice about what I was saying. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, clothes are selling, but I actually, because I don't have I have a steamer, but I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picky. And so I had a few things yesterday that were drafted that I finished those up with the steamer that I had, and then I moved right into hard goods, and I actually got through 2 boxes of stuff. So
Awesome.
hard good stuff. So it was
that's awesome.
It was either either I'm going to list it or I'm going to ditch it. And that was my whole mindset yesterday. So I'm going to continue that today, and I've got I've got plenty to list besides clothes, but and it's a good break for me. But I probably have 2 or 3 more boxes of just hard good,
Hi,
a little
Nikki.
bit of everything in there.
Bye, Nikki.
I have a few pieces of clothing left to list. I'm just kind of hoarding it, so I put up one a day or so. But I looked on ThreadUp; they had a men's box. They didn't have anything else that really looked. There's nothing on Shop Goodwill that I could see. But they say you have to keep checking and checking and checking with that it goes fast.
Mm-hmm.
The blue boxes or whatever they are.
But I mean, do you sell any kind of men's clothing?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pick up men's clothing.
Yeah.
They have a women's mixed clothing, 25 items for $60.
Uh-huh.
And then I think you pay shipping on top of that.
Right.
Mixed sizes, so it doesn't tell you what sizes they are.
Yeah.
And then they have a DIY t-shirt. I don't even know what that means. DIY.
Do you
Oh,
do
and
it yourself?
the men's box is gone. So there you go. They have
Um,
scarves, 24 scarves for $16. I don't really do scarves.
I have scarves. Oh my god. I went through and picked out like a couple that had like the tags on them, that I could see what they really were, and like the brand.
Yeah.
And because a lot of people take the tags off of them,
Mm-hmm.
and so I listed those. But
Valerie, wait a minute. Have you ever bought clothing from bulk?
I have not.
I think Bridget has.
Bridget has bought clothes.
They have it's like 63 items, women's apparel, Target originally. So
So they're
it's
returns.
It looks like it has tags on it, but $156 for 63 items,
Ooh.
which I
What does
guess
that
is
come-
not.
What does that come out to?
156 items.
No.
$156.
$156.
Yeah.
$156 for
53.
63 items.
63.
Uninspected returns.
So it'd be like
So
250.
250.
250 an item.
Which isn't
That's
terrible.
not
I
horrible. I mean, that's probably what
I'd
you
probably
would
pay
spend.
around that in a thrift store.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I got a box from Valerie yesterday.
Yep, you did.
Who'd you get? Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sally ordered a.
Awesome.
It had a Free People. It had a
Mm.
Bowden. It had a
Awesome.
Vineyard Vines. It had there was like five or six things that I'd never seen the tag before. I've never seen it with my own
Wow.
eyes, So it was cool.
That is awesome.
Yep, that was good.
It was a Region B box that was stuffed to the max.
It was. Did it look damaged at all?
A little bit.
A little bit of damage. Because I was wondering if that was the issue with why it was.
It was
kind of-
just squished.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
I got a Torrid, which I've seen before, but I'm keeping this.
Oh, I love Torrid.
It's got pink feathers.
So it's a high-low.
Mm-hmm.
And would you say that that's a tunic? Would you wear it as a tunic with leggings, or would you wear it by itself?
No.
Is it sheer? Is it see-through?
It's sheer. Yeah.
It's sheer. Yeah.
I would wear it with leggings.
Okay.
Wear a tank top underneath, and then
Yeah.
It's really
But-
cute. It's like high-low, right? High,
Yeah.
long in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cute. Very cute.
So it's the color is like baby pink. It's really cute. So I said,
Rita, that
I'm really glad that you only sent one thing that I could probably wear, because I would probably keep everything that I could wear.
I kind of did
there's
that on
other stuff.
purpose.
I
I
know.
kind of did that on purpose.
I know.
So, because I wanted you to be
Although-
able to sell the stuff. And
Mhm.
Torrid sells really fast for me, though.
Yeah, I'm not selling that.
Morning, Julie.
oh
Julie.
my gosh. But
I was like, yeah, this is all I'm keeping. I mean, there's other pieces in there that I
Oh,
could wear,
cute.
but this is a
Like a cold
cold
shoulder.
shoulder,
Cold
yeah.
shoulder.
And
Adorable.
this brand I'd never seen before either. It's called Hyped Unicorn.
Oh. That is really cute. Oh, I see. Huh.
But yeah, I was stoked. I got a little bit listed. I'm working on putting them on, cross posting them on
That's good.
Mark and Macari. Hi, Julie.
Morning, Julie. Good morning, Julie.
Morning, Julie.
There's Jolie and Julie. But Jolie's real name is Julie, actually. She just goes by.
Right. You pronounce
Or
it Julie, right?
Yeah,
Julie,
Yeah.
Julie
she
Love
spells her
Black.
name- she spells her name the same way. She spells it Julie. But for some reason, she likes Jolie. So, morning, everyone. Finally, I slept longer than 3 hours. That's awesome.
That's good.
Yeah,
I think I went to bed at 1 o'clock this morning
I did too.
again.
Did
and
you
was
stay up and watch Tom all that time?
no.
Oh.
I
I was on my Netflix already, and so that was all I could do. God dang it, man! Would you stop bugging me?
you tell him, Sally. Oh man.
Oh, let me send out some offers
But-
here.
Yeah, I was definitely trying to get some stuff listed and get through these hard goods and get this stuff. It seems like I'm slower with hard goods. I don't know if it's the figure, and I know a lot of people are like a lot quicker with the hard goods. Probably just because I'm not used to doing them.
Is it the listing or the taking the pictures or the
I don't
what
know.
do you think?
I think probably the listing, and maybe like looking at comps and stuff. I tend
Right.
to get a little more. Seems like you get more sidetracked.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Julie! She said she had 9 sales yesterday.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy, but that's good. That's a good thing. But like with clothing, I don't look a lot of it up. If it's a brand that I don't know, then I'll
Then
look
you'll
it
look
up.
it up.
But I don't comp a lot of my clothing because I do it so often, and I kind of
Right.
know, what it goes for. So, and maybe that's the thing that kind of holds me up is just not sure what to charge, for things. So, but I listed 2 puzzles. I counted 2 puzzles, and I listed those 2 puzzles, and I ended up selling one last night. So that was good.
Oh, cool.
So the puzzles are still selling. That's a good thing. But yeah, we're supposed to get 3 to 5 inches tomorrow of snow.
Oh, Lord.
And so I'm trying to debate on probably don't need to go to the store. I could probably stay home. And let's see. And 3 this morning, and it's only 7:40. Holy mackerel!
Oh, that's pretty cool,
They're
Julie.
burning it up right now.
Mhm.
But I mean, yeah, people are going to start buying once people get these checks, get this money in their account. People are going to start buying. I can guarantee it. So that's great. Thank goodness, right? Definitely a good thing. Yeah, probably. I'll go and check my supplies and my food and everything and see what I got. But um, more than likely, I'll probably just stay home. Get some more work done. I'm expecting my steamer to be here today. So, but I'm going to try and hold off doing any more clothes at least until tomorrow. Julie says our Goodwills have said they're looking at opening May 4th.
Really?
Donations will be crazy. I'm so excited to go see. Oh, that would be cool.
That will be so cool.
Julie says we got our stimulus money this morning. They went without 2018 taxes, so we didn't get as much as we thought because they didn't. That's crazy. They didn't count Emmy because they went with their 2018 taxes. Huh. That's crazy. Well, that sucks. Maybe
Oh, wow.
they'll do a retroactive thing on it, once you're based on your 2019, maybe they'll do a retroactive and make that right. Who knows? Glenn says, question, count on puzzle can be plus or minus 1,000, can be 997 or 1,005. Yeah, from what I am finding out is they are counting so many puzzle pieces that they do increase. I mean, if it's 997, then no, you don't want it to be less than the 1,000, right? It would be if it was all together, it would have to be what it's stated at or a couple of pieces more than that. You know what I mean? Right? Come on, guys. I need some help here.
What are you even
I'm
freaking
just
talking
to
about?
myself.
A puzzle? The puzzle?
Sorry, I was reading up about what you can do if your 2019 the 20 tax situation. I was like down the rabbit hole. You know me.
Hello.
Look
That's
things up.
why.
Okay, so count on puzzle can be plus slash minus 1,000, can be 997 or 1,005. Not that I know of.
No.
I think they're supposed to be exactly whatever it says on the box.
Well, they do have extra pieces.
For what?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't have a clue about puzzle counting.
I know that counting several puzzles, most of my puzzles have either 5 or 10 more than what is stated on the puzzle.
Hmm.
And even Hank said that. I think it was Hank yesterday that said that.
Yeah, but that's because you miscounted.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Fight.
No.
I don't know. I would say put it together and see what you got.
No, I ain't gonna put it together. Nope. No.
That's why I don't sell puzzles that are open.
If I had to do that, I'd just throw it in the dang trash can. That ain't gonna happen. I don't put puzzles together.
My husband is driving me nuts today already. And he's not even here.
Yeah. We notice.
He's he
So
does this though.
Yeah.
When he has money, he's like, okay, I gotta go pay this, I gotta go pay this, I gotta come home, pay the rest of the bills, and you want to look up a Dell computer because I want to get you a new computer. I'm like, hold on, I don't want to spend this money. What? What? Yeah. He's like, when he gets money in the bank account, he's like, I gotta go 1,000 miles an hour and pay everything that's past due, and
Yeah.
you know, pay. I mean, I understand, but
Well, he wants to get it paid before it disappears. I get it.
I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to have an empty bank account by the end of the day.
Yeah.
You do this to me every week.
Yeah.
And it's not that he's not, legitimately like, I mean,
yeah.
he's paying bills,
Right.
but at the same
Right.
time, I'm like, okay, can we, pay 100 on this and pay, he's not doing any of that.
Yeah. I understand.
It's like,
so
yes, he doesn't understand that fishing.
Burning a hole in his pocket.
Yeah.
if the stimulus check is based on 2018 tax returns, how many dead people are getting a check?
Huh.
Mm.
Never thought about
Especially
that one.
now. Especially if they
Because-
just died yesterday. That would suck.
Oh man.
That would suck.
It's
I mean,
been like
maybe it'll help people with funerals and stuff later or something.
over
Well,
a
they can't
year
use that.
people,
They can't use that. Once they're dead, that
Well,
has to go. They'll come back to you and they'll say you owe us. I mean, you can't come back to somebody that says that's dead.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're dead. But
Mm,
I don't know how that would work.
yeah, but
I
if
mean,
Brandon
it
died
makes sense
yesterday,
to ba-
Well, don't say that.
no, I'm saying like I'm not saying I want my husband dead, but I
You sounded
Jim's
kind of
right
cheerful
there.
about it, Sally.
Right,
Just
right.
saying.
Right. Yeah.
I'm saying that if he died yesterday, I'd be spending his money.
Of course you would.
Oh, you would take his stimulus and spend it.
Yes, I would.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh,
Be
okay.
afraid they'd come after me for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's good, Maggie, that you gave her that information. That's a great idea.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I tend to just go searching for stuff. It says that if you have filed your 2019, let me see. If you had filed your 2019 taxes, the rebate would have been based on your 2019 return, not your 2018
Right.
return. So they would
Right.
have gotten the money. But if they haven't filed for 2019, I don't know. It tells you what you can do. And
Okay.
and if you had filed and you didn't get it, you can claim a credit on your next year's tax return. So they might not be able to get the $500 in cash,
Okay.
but they should be able to get it as an extra rebate next year.
Okay.
Which doesn't help them now, but
Okay.
oh, Patty says if it's a married couple, the spouse would keep it. I guess fishing and picking. What about recent divorced couples who were happily married in 2018? Whoever owns that bank account gets the money,
Right.
basically.
I didn't understand this, but now Jonah's telling me. So they said that they were going to add $600 to his unemployment. So
Yeah.
he didn't get he's getting that as a stimulus.
No.
He should also get the stimulus in addition.
Yeah,
That's
he'll
what
get
I was thinking too.
He will get the stimulus. The unemployment is completely separate from that.
That's
Right.
what
It
I
comes-
thought.
It comes out of a different pot.
See, but he got his unemployment finally today.
Uh-huh.
So, but he said on the website, it said that this was a stimulus.
It may be a stimulus, but it may be a stimulus from a different area. He should still get this stimulus in a different check.
That's what I
It will
thought.
not go along with the unemployment because that comes out of your state, not your, it's not federal.
It's not federal.
So-
Okay.
The federal is a stimulus and he will get that. That will go in, that's a separate thing.
Okay.
So
So for
he
his
will still get-
unemployment, he got 160, which is for 2 weeks,
Uh-huh.
and then he got an extra $600.
600.
Nice.
Yeah, and he'll get that until like July 15th or something.
Uh-huh.
At the extra $600.
Which is kind of
Nice.
crazy.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a lot of money for him. So, well,
They're saying they're afraid that will actually backfire and cause companies to say, well, my employees can get more money by staying on unemployment and not hiring them back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, he filed on his own. He's
He does his own taxes.
he's gonna be 23 this year.
Yeah, fishing, picking. That's crazy.
No, that can't be right. Joe's gonna be 25. I feel so weird having old children.
I know it boggles the mind, doesn't it?
Yeah, you don't even know
Ugh.
yet.
Ooh, good job, Julie. Get it.
Wow, that's 4 for the
Well,
day.
Dang, Julie tearing it up.
She is tearing it up. That's
Wow.
right.
How many she got?
She got 4 so far today.
Holy crap.
And
Are
it's
these
only-
Etsy sales?
Yeah, these are Etsy sales. I
Oh.
think she has a few things listed on eBay, but I would guess that these are
They're
all
Etsy.
Yeah.
She's just got a gorgeous Etsy store.
Yeah, she does.
Just,
She has really worked hard on that.
yeah.
Is she still in the that boutique thing too, or no?
No, she
Not doing that anymore.
no, she's not doing that anymore. But yeah, she got a great Etsy store. She said it's all Etsy. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
My daughter is my oldest is, how old is my oldest? I think she's 32. Correct me
man.
if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I think Tina's 32 and Julia's 30. Maybe.
Yeah, Julie's 30. Because
Don't shoot me.
Me and Jason will be 36 next month. Crazy.
yeah. I mean it's unreal. It's unreal to even, because I remember when my kids were born. I remember when,
Yeah.
I hope so. You're the mama.
Got old without even knowing it. Like, when does it happen?
Just
oh
just
man.
happens. Time flies. We must be having a blast.
Man. That is craziness.
Oh, Patty, your kids are youngsters.
26, 24, and 17.
At least you still got one in the teens.
Yeah.
Man, they get so old so fast. And I remember my mom used to tell me, you better take advantage while they're young and spend as much time as with them as you can, because
Yeah.
and make those memories, because they get old really quick. But by the time you know it, he'll be 2, and then by the time you know it, he'll be 20. And I didn't, but that's exactly how it happened. It feels like they just grew up overnight.
Yep.
And it goes so
Oh.
fast, and you're because you're busy, you're working, you're living your life, and you look back and you think, boy, I should have done things. I think I should have done so many things differently,
Yep.
Mhm.
but
I try not to regret.
No.
You
Yeah.
know, like everything that's happened in my life, and you know that I've shared with my kids. I feel like, you know, it's brought us to be as close as we are, and you know,
Yeah.
they, you know that they can come to me and talk to me about anything. You know,
Yeah.
there really no secrets, and that's the best part of our relationship, I think.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
Yeah, we're close with our guys, and thank God their wives. They're reluctant out in the daughter-in-law department.
Yeah, yeah, that's a hard part.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the girl that my son's with, my oldest son, he he really likes her, and she's, you know, she's really sweet to him, so they have a good relationship. They've been together for over a year.
Oh, cool.
Next thing you know, it'd be wedding bells
Hmm.
or a baby. One of the two. Maybe both.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's when you really. I mean, you see it now, but once they start, you know, having a family and they start having some babies, and then it's like, man, that's a big reality check right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's exciting and I love it, but yeah, fun, fun, fun.
It's a lot, huh? Yeah, I heard about that too, Nishana. She says, I heard about a guy who received $8.2 million deposited
Oh
into his
no.
bank account. And I got 2 deposits this morning, freaked and was ready to give one back. Then I realized I received my
No.
social. Well, that's a good payday right there, right?
Yeah.
Woo.
Wow,
Yeah.
8.2 million. That's crazy.
I think I'd have to leave the country.
Yeah, I'd be like,
something like that. I think I'd be like, okay, bye, see ya.
with electronic
my money.
banking now.
Withdraw. How much
They can
can I withdraw before they?
How many days would it take to withdraw it at 500
I
bucks?
would like to close this account.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anamora.
See.
Who's Anamora? Oh my gosh! You need to turn your phone
No
off.
fishing and picking. Has a virtual graduation Saturday. Should you wear pants? No.
No, why?
Pants are
why would you wear-
optional now.
Yeah, it's no pants graduation.
Yeah, you don't have to wear pants.
No, that'd be fun. Heck, you don't even have to wear a shirt if you don't want to. Well, I guess you would if it was virtual and you were on camera.
Are you the one graduating?
I don't think so.
Maybe a virtual
I don't think
graduation
so
party.
either, but
I don't know. I don't know. Morning, Anamora.
One of the local news did a little series, a little skit about what they look like now, because they're all doing. Our broadcasters are working from home.
Uh-huh.
They're not going into the studio, so what they're wearing from the waist down.
I mean, yeah, that's really all you have to worry about is your upper.
Just don't stand up.
Don't. Yeah.
and don't have any mirrors
Yeah.
around. Can you imagine how many people we're gonna be able to catch being naked underneath?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Underneath the desk.
Yep. How many people are wearing boxers and underwear?
Yeah, because they're not used to being on camera.
Yeah.
But for all we know, Todd shows up naked every day. We
Oh,
Well, this is
absolutely.
true.
Absolutely.
We've got
So,
these workers come into the house. I mean, they're here at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
wow.
So we got to be up and dressed and everything.
Jeez.
I know.
I'd
They're
be
like
still running around in my pajamas.
they're like really on it here. They're like showing up. They're like running down at 6:30 and unlocking the doors because they're
Ugh,
so early.
wow. Yeah, that's a little. So when are they supposed to be done?
Well, the cabinet delivery was pushed back till the 24th.
Oh wow.
So they're still working. Today they're laying that floor tile.
Uh huh.
They did all the kind of electrical work. So they've got all the lighting up in the ceiling, and they did the plumbing work yesterday, and they're laying floor tile today. Yeah, and then it might be just on hold until the cabinetry comes in.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because the cabinetry was supposed to be delivered on the 13th. That was the original delivery date.
Mm,
And we're just I think that where it's being manufactured is in West Virginia, I want to say.
uh huh.
So, and apparently they're still working, making cabinets. So
Yeah. Well, that'll be
No.
good.
I'm excited to have it done, but it's just, we just picked the worst possible time to be
Yeah.
doing it.
Well,
But
not
they're
many
they're happy because they've
Well,
not
yeah.
got other jobs.
Sure.
Like the one guy was saying, if they hadn't started, because New Jersey halted all construction projects too, even home renovation projects.
Mhm.
So if it already wasn't underway, so they had jobs that had lined up that they now can't do because it hadn't
Right.
started yet.
Mm.
So we think we might, if they're still not doing anything, we might get them to paint our upstairs bedroom while they're at it.
There you go.
So
I mean,
yeah,
might as well have someone there while they're there.
yeah,
Have them do it. So that
yeah.
makes
Because
sense.
we have the way that our house is in the upstairs, it's just 2 big bedrooms and a bath. So you come up the middle stairs, and
Mhm.
there's the bathroom,
Right.
and then there's a big room on either side.
Mhm.
And our bedroom, the bedrooms are both the same size, but we picked one as our bedroom because it has a really big walk-in closet,
Uh-huh.
but it had no door.
Oh,
There was
okay.
no door or even a frame for a door. So they did just get finished building a doorway and just put a door on there.
Uh-huh.
So we thought, well, if they don't have any work lined up, we might as well, because now that all has to be repainted where they built the
Yeah.
thing. So we figured they might as well just go ahead and paint the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Might as well.
Yeah, might as well get it all done while it's getting done.
Well, they can do that while they're waiting for the cabinets
to come in.
Yeah.
That means I need to
You probably need to go
move
in
my
and take
bed
all
and
your
see if
move-
there's
yeah,
anything underneath.
Well, do that. Or no, are you going to move your bed while they paint?
I think they'll move it into the middle of the room and
Okay.
paint
just
around it. I'm just kind of thinking. The other day I was mopping and I saw like a flip flop under there, and I thought, oh, I'll get that later. So there may be any number of things under the bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to mention dust.
Good old dust bunnies.
Bridget, you got cases of jewelry underneath your bed.
She does,
Yeah,
doesn't she?
She doesn't have any room for any dust bunnies
I don't
under
have
there.
cases of jewelry under there, unfortunately.
Yep. All right. Well, it is 10 o'clock, 10:03. I'm gonna get to work and get some stuff done. So
I'm gonna go find my bands.
Yeah.
go find your bands, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
All right.
Have a great
Bye,
day. Get lots of
everybody.
sales.
Love you. Bye.
Do your listing.